everybody. How's it going? This is Laura. Nice to see everybody. Hope you're having a good weekend. We're gonna get a reading in. Pump your volume up. You know, I got a roommate, so we gotta keep it kind of low. Hope you guys are doing good. And today we're gonna do... Okay, so I'm gonna do this for everybody because it looks like, as far as a lot of people looking at YouTube and tarot card readings, you're interested in love. I'm going to let you know right now, that's not going to happen all the time, okay? But I'm going to occasionally throw one in there, and it's not a prediction. We're going to see what the cards say about love in general, okay? Or relationships, families, whatever the case may be. I'm not going to sit here and try to tell you I know what's going to happen with you and a future partner, an ex-partner, or partners in general, because I'm not going to. But what we're going to do is we're going to ask the Most High Creator and Mother Earth to give us a message on how we, just on love in general, not how we do anything. I'm not doing that. We're going to see what the cards say, okay? All right. It's been raining here in Florida today, but I did go out and check out a couple more places, and pretty poppin' area, actually. It's close to the water, so there's a lot going on, a lot of people, a lot of stuff. With that being said, I'm not a person who is crazy about loads of people, but it has a nice energy. I would say it's close to water, and it's close to a downtown area, so it is an interesting mix, okay? A lot of people out on the weekends. So anyway, we'll see we'll see where I'm led to eventually. Okay, had a couple people respond back to me, but I just don't know that I want to spend the money that they're asking for. The places, there's nothing wrong with them. I just, you know, we all have our, geez, I'm all messed up, sorry. I know you don't care, remember, I'm a Virgo. Anyway, I'm not interested in paying too much for anything. I am, because I'm an earth sign, I like security, and I am also aware of how I spend my money, okay? And I'm going to spend it on nice things, but I'm not going to pay too much for anything because I'm balanced, okay? So with that being said, we'll see where I go. Yeah. You know, it's exciting looking. You never know where you're gonna end up. So while I wished it would happen quicker, I know that everything happens in due time, right? Apparently I'm not supposed to be going anywhere right this second, but I am going to soon. That's why I'm being led to venture out on the ground. Don't force anything. Just learn to flow. Learn to flow. My last video, I was on an impatient day. I keep it straight up. Circled back around and had time to mellow out. Okay, so that's what we're doing today. Right. As far as adventures this weekend, I don't know. We'll see what the weather's like tomorrow. Not too sure yet. Today is kind of just a, you know, do stuff around the house day, and some other things that are important, including reading for my community. Okay. If you like my videos, please watch them more often. Everybody watches my shorts, and I'd like my whole videos to be viewed. So if you want to, you can share them with friends or family or coworkers or anyone who wants to view them. Okay? All right. Here we go. We're going to do one from the the Native American tarot. All right. We're going to do one from the Witching Hour Oracle. Hope you guys are doing good. Cast the Circle, that's good. That should be stuff about community and love. And my favorite little cat gurus, because I took Kitty Kitty to the vet, so she's good for her next year. She got her health check. She's one of the most important things in my life. So we have to take care of our animals, right? Even if it's, just so you know, I don't know about your state, but I'm in Florida, so you know, there are places that are not vet offices, but are run through your state that can help you with low-cost health care for your pets. So don't think that you can't take your animal somewhere because you don't have the finances. They have to have care. You know, it's the right thing to do for your animal. And I don't mean just feed them. They have to at least go to the vet once a year and, you know, get checked up, okay? If you can. Check your resources. I have taken mine to the state facility, and they do fine. And they're literally half the price of a vet office. If you're in Florida, there's one, I think they're still here. That would be Hillsborough County. That's called ACT. It's like Animal Coalition of Tampa. They take care of they spay and neuter strays, so that they don't overpopulate, and you know they have a way of keeping track of the ones they've already tagged, and they also give spaying and neutering and vaccinations for a very low cost. Okay, just in case. I don't know about the county I'm in right now. Not in Hillsborough County, so not sure. Okay, and then we'll do a couple. I'm gonna do 3 of the cat tarot. Oh boy, we got the devil. Ay, ay, ay. Five of Wands. And King of Wands. Oh. Cheese and crackers. I don't know what that means, but we about to find out. Okay. We about to find out. I don't have enough space. Eventually I will. Don't fall off. Oh, I almost forgot. Can never do it. Never skip the crystal. No. Nobody's been saying hi. Nobody's been just, hey, just hi. All you gotta do is in the comments, hi. Hi, whatever state you're in. Hi, whatever city you're in. Oh, and by the way, I noticed some people from India have checked out at least my shorts, and also the UK. So, hey guys, I'm glad you're tuning in. That's pretty exciting, you know, something outside the US. It's pretty awesome. It's exactly what I want. I want to spread out. idea. I found that very exciting. Our crystal is going to be, oh, we've had this, I feel like we've had this one before. Labradorite. And there's the card. Okay, that's enough. Got all kinds of things happening here. Let's get some space. I do my cards like I do everything. I need a little mixture of everything. I change stuff all the time. Oh, excuse me. Sorry, I'm thirsty. I've been running around. Also, my bird feather I love. Florida water to cleanse. Okay, our space. Oh, the roommate's awake. I'm sorry if you hear stuff in the background. We may have to pause this for a moment. Okay, we're going to carry on for a moment. Hopefully I don't get interrupted. Also, I've spoken before about things that you can do if you're feeling negative or you just need to do something to recharge and uplift your spirits and help you in your healing. I've spoken before about how you can, art is a good thing. So I do a lot of these adult coloring books. If I'm in a negative mood, I just get something out. They're fun, see? And they're cute. And simple, take your mind off of things, and anything artistic is always very healing, and being creative is always a good thing for your mind, your spirit, your mood, your healing. I don't know, just being creative I'm sure it can help your abundance, like bringing things in, you're putting creativity out. And you don't have to be an artist to do this, you see. They're fun. I love them. I do them very often. Like, probably cost you next to nothing at a dollar store. Get yourself some colored crayons and good to go, okay? Also, simple little things like, I used to be, no, I've never been like a person who has to have like the fanciest things. And like I said, I'm pretty wise with my money. But here lately, I've just been going to like, I guess what you would consider cheaper stores and just venturing out and seeing what's out there, and it's kind of fun to explore and see what all you can find. These people spending hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars on all these things, and honestly, aside from designer clothing, which a lot of people, I'm talking about real designer clothing, you can look pretty cute on a real tight budget. You can go to some really, thrifty stores, even a thrift store. Went there again recently, got several things, and look real cute, so. It's all about finding treasures and putting your mind to what you're looking at. Maybe get to know your labels, and you can venture out and you can find lots of nice stuff on a budget. And treat yourself occasionally, even if it's a couple dollars. Like today, I bought these. These are so cute. I've never used them before. I don't even know if they're going to stay on, but for a couple dollars, who cares? It was something fun to do for myself today, because self-care is important. They're little like rainbow nails that you just press on. So I'm going to give those a try. So, simple little things that you can do. Why not? Love yourself, right? All right. We have Catmando for our kitty guru today. This is about love. This is a love reading, guys. Loving yourself, treating yourself, even on a budget, is very possible, okay? And then we have the Bruiser. Oh boy. Let's see what he does. The Bruiser. He's got scarred up eye and everything else. I know how you feel. I've been there. I've been there. I don't know if you can see my table, but I've got a cute little air plant. It's a little cat. Isn't it cute? And the little air plant's on the back. Then when I'm done with when the air plant isn't living anymore, I'll probably use it and then just perch a crystal in it. So see, multi-use. Gotta use your head. And then we have the Devil. We've all dealt with those before, haven't we? We've been them ourselves, actually, too. 5 of Wands. And the King of Wands. Our witching hour oracle is cast the circle, raise our vibrations. Love it. Crystal is labradorite, which is recharge your destiny. Like we've gotten that one before. And the Native American tarot is, if I can find it, because I've had a hard time with this one. I'm gonna, if I have to refer to looking it up, I will. Maiden of Vessels, right? No, I am not experienced with this at all, but little by little, right? Okay. Just get all my stuff out of the way because we got a lot going on. A lot going on. Sorry, another sip of water. Super thirsty. Florida's insanely hot. I don't know if you've ever been here, but we're in summer and it is blazing, humid. And for me personally, unless you're like right by the water or even in the shade, it's hot. It's humid hot, so it's like wet, moist, hot. Yeah. Okay. All right, let's see what's happening here. Alrighty, let's do this. Okay, this reading's about love. My name's Laura. This is Black and White Heart Tarot. Oh, I gotta shake my. I'm always with my hair, so I shake my head a lot. I noticed that. I'm sorry. It's a thing. You know what's really funny is one of my little family members does the same thing. But he does it with his hand all the time. It's kind of cute, actually. So forgive me for this all the time. It's like it's like a thing. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm trying. No, I'm not. I'm gonna tell you I'm gonna try not to do it, and then I'm gonna do it like 2 seconds later. So anyway, this is Laura, Black and White Heart Tarot and Adventure. Head straight, no swinging. And this is a reading about love. Okay. Alrighty, so what these cards and my guides are giving me today, which, thank you, Most High God and Mother Earth, and all my guides, passed over loved ones, ancestors, angels, spirit guides, and anyone else who helps me out, whether it be fairies or I am not sure, but everybody, okay? The whole gang. Is telling us is, well, we have the Devil, which is anything that's jealousy, obsession, addictions, abuse, trauma, bad relationships, being greedy, you know, all the negatives in love, okay? Next, we have the 5 of Wands, which is also conflict, competition, struggle, particularly in career, but we're going to use it as love, tension and rivalry. All right, I'm telling you what these cards say. I'm going to give you my take on it. All right. Then we have the King of Wands, which is a charismatic leader, clear vision, inspiring others, pursuing goals, And in the reverse can be impulsive decisions. Okay. So just with this right here, I'm going to say that, like I said, with the devil, we have been the victim of a devil in our lives, and we have been one, I'm sure. Whether you've been addicted to someone, they've been addicted to you, jealousy, and basically all the karmic, low vibrational stuff that can come with people that have had past traumas, or just trauma bonds, or just our shadow side in general, which usually comes from those things. Being controlling, being jealous, people putting us in competition, which I will not stand for. It's happened to me before, all the way up to the last relationship, and I'm not going to compete for anyone, and I never have, and I won't. Does it piss me off? Yes. Will I tell you about it? Yes. Does it make me feel like angry, and at times allowed me to feel jealous over people that I have nothing to feel jealous about? Yes, because at the end of the day, it's their low vibrational, unfulfilled selves, which have to seek out attention and create competition to get attention. So, you have to realize where it's coming from and how ridiculous it actually is. And, you don't have to compete with anyone. The silly part about it is when you're in it, it's so you get like lost in the audacity of it all, of somebody else trying to make you compete, until you figure out like how many other people are interested in you, or even right at that moment, but you're so caught up with that dum-dum that you are not remembering. Okay, you want to go over there somewhere, go over there somewhere, because Jack, Joe, John, Jill, and Jeremy over here right behind you. So I mean, I don't mean to be like, next, but I mean next, really though, because I mean, if they put us in competition, what you gonna do? You gonna really don't fall for it. Just literally don't fall for it. It's ridiculous. So anyway, we've been there, right? We've dealt with those devils. Okay. We don't want to deal with those devils. We want to realize why we attracted those devils. Okay. Fix it. Heal it. Realize where that is coming from, because you also attracted that devil. Or maybe you just felt like dipping your toe in the devil pool for a moment. Maybe you wanted some sex. I'm being blunt today. Maybe you wanted to whatever. Maybe you wanted the drama at the moment for a second. It gets really boring really quick. Maybe you wanted it for a minute, Admit it. You know who an F-boy or F-girl is, okay? You know what it is. You made more out of it than what it was. Let it go, okay? Keep it pushing. They wanted to stay on the clearance rack over there. Let them stay on the clearance rack over there. Heard that from a tarot reader that I think is funny. I like that. I like that saying. It's funny. It's not my saying, so I'm not taking credit for it, but it is pretty hilarious and very true. They wanted to stay on the little low vibrational clearance rack, so stay over there at the clearance store. I'll edit the other thing out. Okay. Anyway. Hilarious. But we have to learn. This is how we learn what we do want from people, right? This is how we learn. We deal with those guys. Oh my gosh, I had one that used to get so mad because I'd be like, oh, you're that guy. I'm not that guy. Yeah, you really are that, but you are. I see right through you. You just didn't. Anyway, funny stuff. We don't want to deal with that guy, okay? Let them clearance rack girls deal with that guy. That's what they like to be at, okay? Can't be up here with us. They don't have the capability yet. So we learned. And then we also learned that we don't want conflict and competition. We don't want struggle and love. We don't want struggle love, okay? I don't. I don't know about you, but I know I don't want tension, rivalry, and struggle of. No, no, ma'am or sir, it was fun for 5 minutes. 4 years, whatever the case may be, 5 years, 10 years, 7 years, 6 months. Okay, you did it. You did all that, all right? Should have ended when you were 16, but you probably entered into something that you were beyond 16, but realized you were right back at 16 again with that said person. Okay, we're not. Let's move on. I can laugh at so many things now. Anyway. Then we had the King of Wands, which can also be impulsive decisions. So, you want to meet a charismatic leader. You want to meet a strong partner, someone who's truthful, someone who is has clear vision that they want something special with you. There's no ins and outs and girls over here and guys over there and secret conversations and gossip with their friends and secret lives and no, we want someone who has a clear vision. I want you. This is what we're doing. No doubt about it. That's the kind of love that we want. Okay? That. We want no doubt that that person respects you, loves you, and is fully committed to being with you. Period. So we went through these guys. Right? We went through the devil. We went through the Five of Wands. All right? We went through all that stuff. The low vibrational, devilish crap. Okay? Crap. Say it one more time. Crap. Or my other favorite word that my guides like to tell me, which is garbage. We took the garbage out, or they took themselves out. They went up right on back over there to Clearance Alley. Okay? Thank goodness. They got distracted by a little shiny cat toy over there on the clearance rack for $2, who stroked them and boosted up their little egos. And so now we've went away, we've healed, we've looked at all the stuff, okay, that you wanted to play with that little cat toy for a minute, that guy, until you realized that he was not shiny, he was dusty, and all rolled in hair and stuff and whatever else. And now we're going to go after our King of Wands. Okay, we're going to attract that in because we realize we don't want the little dusty hairball. Okay, we want the king, right? Because we're now also kings and queens, right? Because we've went through all that and we've raised our vibration and we don't want to play with that anymore. We want to play with that, okay? And we have boundaries now. So if somebody tries to come in with that garbage, we say what? No, we don't, no interest. No, okay? And then we had the Maiden of Vessels, which I found out is also representative of the Ace of Cups. And this is a new emotional journey, potential for love, happy love, okay, love and happiness, nurturing of creativity. We talked about art and stuff. These are all good ways to nurture ourselves with creativity. You can raise your vibration. You can help heal all those old wounds. It's just another outlet for that. And the higher you raise, the more you heal yourself, the nicer partners you're going to bring in. You're not going to, because those clearance rack people, they won't be attracted to you. And if they are, they're not going to stay. They're not going to be able to stay at your level. They're gonna take the little cat yarn, okay, the little shiny thing they saw over there, and they're gonna get all wrapped up in it, okay, and they're gonna hang themselves and get taken out of your life. Okay, that's how it works. Anyway, helping others, the Maiden of Vessels, helping you help others, you're sweet, and you're going to gain a lot of new friends and love because you're just a sweet person and you are ready for new emotional journeys, okay? So that was good. All right, so that's the tarot part of it, all right? Get out of here, devil. And don't you be a devil either. No. Because I don't know about you, but I can be one if I want to. All right. Cat Mando said, you don't have to be able to bark to be the top dog. Every meow counts. That's right, baby. That's right. We are the top dogs now. Okay. And then we have the bruiser. Hold your corner when others threaten to spray in your territory. That's hilarious. Yeah, devils. Go spray over there at the clearance rack. Thank you, Ms. Tarot Reader. I love your saying. I'm not taking credit for it, but I don't know if I'm allowed to say your channel either. It's cute. It's funny. It's fitting for this. I won't say. I'm not trying to steal your thing. Okay, everybody, it didn't come from me. All right, you'll find her on YouTube. She's real funny. I'll find out if I can share. I'm not sure about, like, I'm new, so I don't know what I can say on here and whatever. Okay. Then we have Cast the Circle. Let's see. Cast the Circle is page 60, just in case you like numbers. And the card is number 18, Raising Your Vibrations, if you're into numerology. I find numerology interesting. By no means am I a knowledgeable enough to even speak on that. I know what my life path number is. And stuff like that, but I mean, it's really minimal. Okay, I'm gonna put on my glasses for a minute, guys. Cast the Circle, raising vibrations, sacred space, taking the extra step, as in don't skip this step. Casting a circle is a necessary step of spell work, protecting them from outside influences that would rather not see them succeed. But the circle also amplifies a witch's power. It is a container that, oh, interesting, my table is a circle. See? It is a container that acts like a battery, giving you the energy you need to see real results. Casting a circle is a step that should not be avoided. This card is guiding you to do things the right way. Avoid cutting corners, follow the established order of things. You may be anxious and seeking ways to skip ahead of hard work or shorten the amount of time you need to succeed. Heal. Take time to heal. Remember what the one card said, don't make impulsive decisions with like love and stuff like that, or any other thing, especially with love. Don't let those devils come in and tell you they need you to move in like right now because they love you so much and the sun, moon, and stars. It's bullcrap. You're shiny, and they need something shiny right then. You might be the top shiny thing or the easiest. I don't really get it because they got shiny things all over town, so I don't understand the whole move-in thing. It's like, it's whatever. You can't understand what the devil's doing. You can't, and you never will. They got ticks, you know. Anyways. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. Hope I didn't offend anyone, but yeah. They're special. Doing so will hurt you in end. Essentially, this is a measure twice and cut once card that assures you have what you need before getting started. You may require additional resources or skills, or should consider continued learning. We'll say continue healing since we're talking about love and learning. Learn to not deal with devils. Taking these extra steps will help ensure you are properly prepared for the goals you're about to take on. If is about relationships. Receiving this card is a sign that you should not push the other person at this time. Patience, compassion, and understanding will benefit you greatly in the long term. All right. Good to know. Okay. All right. And then recharge your destiny. It's our crystal labradorite. Oh, let's find this. Labradorite. I know we've gotten this one before. If you follow me, eventually somebody will. I went from 0 to a small amount of subscribers, which is great. And for whoever's subscribing to my channel, thank you so much. Thank you for giving me a little bit of your time and finding me at least interesting, I hope. Okay. And hopefully my real goal is that you learn something, or I can lighten your heart, whatever, whichever. Alrighty. 27 is this one, okay? Again, if you like numbers. This is 27. Recharge your destiny. Sometimes it's impossible to connect with a sense of soul's purpose. Life can feel like a dreary trudge from work to the grocery store to your desk, piled with bills. Yeah, I felt like that the last reading. In those moments when you feel far from magical or mystical, call on labradorite. The Inuit people say that labradorite was an ordinary seeming stone until it was struck open by a mighty warrior. Suddenly, labradorite's matrix was revealed. Inside the ordinary was dancing fire. I love that. The lights leaped from the stone into the sky, becoming the aurora borealis. Oh yeah, I remember that. That's amazing. I really like that. Labrador, I want to see that one day. That I want to see. Labradorite reminds you that you are both the ordinary seeming stone and the mighty warrior. You have the power to release your own secret depths and light the night sky with your flame. I like that. What is my fuel? What lights me up? Journal what comes to you in the moment, as well as noting dreams and synchronicities. I journal. That's also very healing. 3 pages a day, people. 3 pages a day. Friends, I should say. I'm bad about saying people. I should start saying friends. I don't know why people always come through. I'm sorry. You're more important than people. I call myself people too, but I don't. I can't. I don't know. What else? Let's see. Aurora, it says, one Nordic myth teaches that the aurora borealis connects us to the heavens. It's also a pathway to the afterlife for the recently deceased, as well as shaman's bridge between our material existence and the planes of pure spirit. Oh, that's nice too. Very nice. This connection to the divine realms is the essence of labradorite. System or crystal. Reflection. The fire inside. An acorn has everything it needs, all the resources and nourishment and understandings and patterns to become an oak tree. We are much the same. Everything we are becoming is encoded within us. With light and water and space, we grow. But sometimes we get hung up like an acorn caught in the spider's web and unable to reach the ground. We feel like we can't take root. Those are more around those devils. Nothing happens when you're, let me tell you something right now. Here's how you know, okay? Here's a very good indication of how you know. When you're around devilish people that are in devil energy, you will have no energy. You will lose your sex drive. You will become uninterested in a lot of things. You will feel just completely sucked of your energy, and you will make no money. Nothing will happen for you. That is a very good sign. I'm telling you. You will go all the way down. If you start noticing, and the funny part is the devil they'll benefit from you. They'll start doing better, like all around you. And then oddly, not oddly, I mean, it makes sense for the devil. then they'll try to make fun of you because they've sucked the life out of you, and you're not achieving anything, and they're achieving stuff, and then they'll throw it in your face. It's so, take note. Take note. It doesn't matter if it's a family, a friend, a parent, a lover. I'm telling you right now what's going to happen, and that is your sign that you are in not a good space. Get out. With the light, water, and space we grow, but sometimes we get hung up. We lose sight of any destiny beyond our daily doings. But the pattern is still there, like the fire of labradorite hidden in the ordinary stone. That is right. And as soon as you get away from them, your fire will ignite again, and all of those things will come back. Seriously. It's amazing, and it happens quickly. You know, every day something new starts. You start getting back to yourself again. You know, yeah. And at some point, you're going to look back, you know, a year down the road, and you're going to be like, wow, look where I am in comparison to then. Like, it's so apparent that you know, that was a lesson. And once you can get past that and you can lift yourself up again, you have achieved such a great thing. You have strength. You have more strength than you did before you met those people. And a lot more knowledge. When you were young, did you feel a sense of greater purpose? Can you reach back to that feeling now? You don't need to name your purpose or destiny. Simply feel it. That child inside before you got smushed and damaged by the devils. Remember that. I love it. Yeah, I mean, it's happened to me. Seriously. I've been so unhappy in relationships that I know I'm putting this out there because I don't care. I don't have, you know, shame in my game, or I wouldn't be up here. I had no sex drive in that relationship. It was like I was numb from the neck down. That's the truth. And I'm putting it out there. You know why? Lies, deception, miserable treatment, and being completely with the wrong person who was meant to go somewhere else. And so was I. Right? I'm not a victim. I dabbled with low vibrations for a minute. Got the lessons I needed, which fueled my fire to grow, become better, and learn that I don't want to dance with the devil, pretty much. And I don't want to be one either. I'm not saying I'm perfect. Been on both sides of the fence. I was probably even on both sides of the fence in that relationship. Sure I was. But everything is better now. So, through faith, meditation, healing, inner work, moving, meeting new people, cutting ties with the old, no contact whatsoever, just literally cutting it and moving forward. Everything is changing. Okay. So I love you guys. I hope you've quit dancing with the devils and find yourself a king or queen. Either way, this is for both. You can just reverse the, male-female thing. I'm speaking from a woman's point, but you get it, right? Okay, that was good. All right, good luck with your new kings and queens, okay? Have a good time. Maybe you'll meet them this weekend, you never know. Make sure you let that devil stuff go, or you're just going to bring it into the next phase, okay? Let it go. I'm not going to say wish them luck, because I don't wish anybody luck who's done me dirty, but I'm going to say they had another karmic cycle they needed to go through somewhere else. Okay. Yeah. All right. Love you guys.